Hello, people. Hello, lovely people. Nice to have you again on Glorious Events YouTube channel. Guys, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I saw this story and I just had to share with you. This story is amazing. It's a story about the bride from Karamojong whose bride price costed 210 million shillings. Oh my God, we are talking 210 million shillings in this day and era. Oh, it was so dramatic. It was so memorable. So this story was shared by my tribe mate called Wanyama Alanson. He's a journalist from New Vision. He posted this story on Twitter and I just had to share it. Now, get ready for this. This lady, she's called Gladys Lemu. She's 25 years, a young girl, from Lopay Village. Lopay Village is found in Lopay Sub-County in Napak District in Karamojong. She is a graduate with a bachelor's in business administration from UCU. So she's a young girl. And one time, just minding her own business, she decided she wanted to have some ice cream. And so she went to Acacia Mall. Ladies, are you hearing me? This is what I'm talking about. Self-love. Love yourself first. I mean, she wanted ice cream. She didn't just go to any ice cream joint. She went to Acacia Mall. For those of you who do not know, Acacia Mall is one of the biggest, most beautiful malls we have in Kampala, Uganda. So she went to Acacia Mall to give herself a treat. Once in a while, treat yourself. Take yourself out for coffee, for pizza, buy yourself a slice of chocolate cake and just pamper yourself. Self-love is key, ladies. You can't love another person if you don't love your own self. So kudos to her for that one. I love her for that she just felt like eating ice cream. And she went to Acacia Mall to have ice cream. And voila, that is how she met her fiancé and now husband. Hello. She met Mr. Ryan Patrick Casey. He's a 44-year-old businessman from Minnesota, USA. So they met at Acacia Mall and she was having ice cream like you all have known. And they just started chatting away and talking and they became close. And after only 3 weeks, 1, 2, 3, that's like a month. After 3 weeks, here we are, they're having the traditional marriage in Uganda. So you might say that it's drastic, that it's fast, but different relationships, different decisions, different things suit different couples. So for them, that worked enough for them. They're ready to settle. And the groom actually said that, quote, the groom is quoted saying, "We wanted to get married so that we can enjoy a life without barriers." That is what the groom said, Ryan Cassie. That is what he said. He didn't want barriers. He didn't want those things of saying you're just cohabiting with someone's daughter. You're just enjoying things and you've not paid. He didn't want any kind of barriers. So he just decided to go meet her parents and make it official. So this bride price, 210 million, is like the highest that they've ever seen in that district for a very long time. One of the residents there told this journalist of New Vision that the highest they had ever seen was around 15 million. But this one is 210 million. So to them, it stood out. This event stood out. This event happened for 5 days, the celebrations for this traditional marriage. There was local brew, of course, in big drums. There were so many cows and goats that were slaughtered for the feast because this feast attracted close to 1,000 people. 1,000. And it lasted from Thursday evening up to Monday, 5th April. 5 good days of celebration. My God, I'm so jealous. These people had an amazing time, had fun. Since he's from the US, he plans to fly her out there in May, which is just a month away. And they're going to spend there 3 months before coming back. Because, of course, she has to know also his side. He has to introduce her to his family. And she gets to know them and bond with them. You know these things. So, yeah, she'll be going to the US in May to get to know these people. So the father of the bride, you might want to know how this bride price, how they decided on this bride price. The father of the bride, who is called Peter Lokwang. Peter Lokwang, he's a tycoon in Moroto. He said the fiancé, the Muzungu, wanted to follow the Karamojong traditions. And so because he had educated his girl, he had educated his daughter. So that is how he came to the 210 million, because this was a graduate with a bachelor's degree in business administration. Kati, what if she had a master's, you people? Would that be like 500 million? What if she had a doctorate or a PhD? Hey, katuveyo, tukomeo. Let's come back. Let's not even go there. But that's how he came to that figure, because he saw that his daughter was educated. He had to attach that value to her. So he actually said that if I had not sent my daughter to school, I would be making losses. You see the wealth she has brought to my family. Kati, those of you who are not educating your daughter, Mbomanya, you're only educating boys. Style up and send your daughters to school so that they can be, influential citizens in our country. So anyway, in conclusion, there's the personal assistant to the chief. He's called John Samuel Okello. He's the PA to the chief of Acholi. He accompanied this groom because, he's a Mzungu, so he had to get people to accompany him on ground. So he was part of the entourage, and he said this marriage was historic in the district. Actually, I think in the whole Uganda. Okay, I can't say the whole Uganda, but in that district, he said it was a historic event. But also, we have to be cautious. Let's not get carried away. That man could afford 210 million. Fine, he did that. But if your man cannot afford that money, my girl, don't push too hard. Don't set high expectations, which you're well aware that your guy cannot meet. Let's be realistic with our situations and do what fits our pockets. So actually, the ED of Karamoja Women Umbrella Association, he's called Thomas Odelok. He appealed to parents in Karamoja district to desist from negotiating lots of demands for their own financial guarantees. You get? Like some parents might see this and say, when my daughter's turn reaches, also me, I'm going to ask for millions. No, it shouldn't be done for the parents' financial benefits. It should be done if in agreement with both sides. If the fiancé can afford a certain amount, fine. If he negotiates and you really see that he cannot fulfill a certain amount, be flexible. Let this not be a get rich scheme for you parents, okay? And also, as the girl in the picture, try and guide your parents and your elders, because you know your partner very, very well. So anyway, I was just excited with this whole traditional marriage. It was so colorful. The Karamojong have really stuck to their culture. If you see how they dressed, she had the beads, she had the necklaces, the bangles, the traditional Karamojong attire. She did not have all these things that other people put on. She stuck to her traditions, and it was so beautiful, so beautiful. They had a session where they were washing the man's feet. They were, dancing for him and drinking ajono, and what they really stick to their culture. Actually, the Karamojong make us proud. They make the African culture really stand out. If you see the pictures, they're actually related to the Maasais in Kenya. They really bring out that African culture with their Bikoi, with the way they do their I don't know, is it called piercing? But they tattoo their skin, and they pierce their ears, and the way they dance and jump, and then they just do their traditions. They really stick to their culture, and they don't let any Western influence push them away from their culture. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys. Isn't it exciting? We wish her all the best. We wish Gladys, Lemu, and Ryan, Patrick, Cassie the very best in their beautiful, beautiful marriage. Let's keep creating treasured memories together. Bye bye.